first presentation in the Kitchen with Mary this morning, or this afternoon earlier, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
This is from Keurig. But for us, it is brand new today. What is this? It's all in one. You want to make coffee? Yes. Lattes? Yes. Cappuccinos? Yes.
Yeah.
Espresso? Yes. Chilled drinks? Mm-hmm. You can do all of it. K49614. Even better, it's on a sale price.
Love that.
And the sale price is good today. The sale price is good tomorrow. But the sale price says goodbye at the end of the day. End of the day tomorrow. Normally this is $199. Today it's $179.98. So you're saving about $20 or so. 6 easy payments of $30. You get to try it for that first easy payment of $30 because that's how we do things. You get to make your drinks, try it out, see what you think. If you don't love it, I think you will. That's the thing. Melissa Fleming Epps is here.
Hello.
Hi, honey. You bring us awesome items for our home.
Thank
and I
you.
want to hug you, but I'm not feeling well. I'm so
my
sorry.
hands are full.
Well, they are. May I take something off your hands?
I can offer you, well, for the first time ever in our Keurig K Cafe, we're so excited to be here. You can brew a regular cup of coffee, you can brew a cappuccino or a latte, and you can also brew an iced beverage. So I have some options for you. What would you like, my friend?
This one looks really pretty.
A caramel cappuccino,
Ooh, it's nice and warm in my hand.
Right? So good.
Look. I just want, look at the top.
Amazing. So good. That espresso.
I have caramel and foam up. Oh, that's good. This tastes like what you pay a lot of money for and wait in line for at the coffee shop on the corner. And you can make it in your house whenever you want.
Sure can.
In a moment's notice. And that's the beauty of Keurig.
It is. That's what it's all about. And I went ahead and I actually brewed my cappuccino right there, my espresso right there. And then look at this gorgeous froth milk for my cappuccino. All I need to do is I fill it up to the fill line inside for my cappuccino, and the fact that it has a built-in frother, the fact that this is dishwasher safe, stainless steel, all you need to do is press a button and Keurig takes care of all of it for you. Amazing.
It is truly all in one. And I know that there are some updates here and we'll talk about those in a minute, but I want to go ahead and show you exactly what you're going to be getting, because this truly is, and if you love to do home entertaining, I absolutely love this. But even if it's just you and you just want to treat yourself every day, excellent for that as well. You are going to be getting the coffee maker itself. And by the way, this is a 60-ounce water reservoir, one of the largest that they do, which is very, very nice. But then on top of it, and yeah, that frother, that's all part of it. See, it sits in here. You can even fit a travel mug in here. This makes 6, 8, 10, or 12-ounce coffees, but then look at how we get you started. This is how Keurig rolls. You are going to be getting in total 36 K-Cups, 6 espresso cups, and then you'll also be getting the MyKCup. So if you want to be able to do your favorite coffee that you have at home, you can still do that as well. All of this on a sale price of $179.98. All of this on our Best Easy Payment Plan, $30 a month for 6 months. The price goes up at the end of the day tomorrow, and normally it's $199. It is graduation season. It is wedding season. It is just because a day ends in Y season. It is because we can do chilled drinks in here, and it is summertime season. What is the Keurig difference? I got to travel to Keurig right when I started. I was actually still in training, and we went with Mary Beth, and we went up. And the nicest, most excited, coffee-loving folks you will ever meet, and they taste test, and we taste tested. In every K-Cup goes love and passion and heart and soul.
Isn't that amazing? And that's what Keurig is all about. It's really important to us at Keurig that we are constantly innovating, but that it's a really great, personal, and a delicious experience for you. We want to take the guesswork out of how to make that perfect cup of coffee, cappuccino, or latte, or iced beverage. And with the Keurig difference, we have done that. Gone are those days where you have to worry about scrubbing out that coffee pot, brewing a large pot of coffee. It's all about K-Cups, taking your K-Cup, placing it inside the brewer, and you brew cup by cup. And now, for the first time ever, what we've done is we have taken our Keurig brewer, and in the same Keurig brewer, you are able to brew a regular coffee, whatever type of blend that you want. You're able to brew a cappuccino, a latte, an iced beverage. On a strong feature, you're able to do a shot of espresso. Whatever you're choosing to brew, you can do all in one Keurig brewer, which we absolutely love. So I went, you can see right here, this is the console. It's super simple and easy. It's difficult how to make a cappuccino or a latte or even a perfect cup of coffee, but we've taken the guesswork out of it for you. All you need to do is put your K-Cup inside the brewer. I'm going to do do things backwards. Put your K-Cup inside the brewer right there. I brewed a vanilla espresso roast. Close the top, and then you can see right here, it's asking you, Melissa, do you want to brew a coffee or do you want to brew a latte or a cappuccino? I selected the latte and the cappuccino, and then I press that K for that brew, so it will brew for me. It will take just about 2 minutes from beginning to end. So you can see right there, if you're doing a cappuccino or a latte, the brewer knows to dispense 2 ounces, which is that perfect shot of espresso right there into the cup. And because it's brewed differently than a regular cup of coffee, it's going to taste a little different. So it's so simple, so easy. And you can see right here, I went ahead, I did that. But at the same time, the one thing I didn't do was there is a frother that's built in. I want to show you this right here.
Look at that.
Isn't that incredible? Stainless steel, top rack, dishwasher safe. See if I can show you right here, if I can do the right. There is actually a fill line inside here that tells you exactly, I don't know if we can see right here.
It's so hard to see in the monitor backwards and upside down.
Upside down. But there's a cappuccino and a latte fill line. So let's say I would like to make this espresso. I'd like to top it and I'd like to make it a cappuccino. So I'm going to fill up to the cappuccino line. Very simple.
Can I do any kind of milk?
Any kind of milk, Katie.
And does it have to be room temperature? Can it be cold? Does it matter?
It can be cold, and not only that, it can be from the refrigerator. It can be cold. It can be whatever you want. I'm going to walk around to the front. You can see right here, you have the option to do a latte or a cappuccino. Let's select a cappuccino. It's going to go ahead. It's going to froth that perfectly, expertly. But you'll also see, I also have a cold option. So perhaps I want to froth the cold milk, and I want to make it cold instead of a warm option. You can do it all with this Keurig K-Cafe brewer.
And which would I press first? And if I want to do it cold, do I hit the...
You hit the cold, and then you hit which one you want to do.
Oh, it's smart.
Yes,
guys, this is really smart. And this is where, like, you know, my mom has always used the traditional coffee pot.
Yeah.
It's what she knows, it's what she loves. And I am technologically challenged, Melissa.
You and me both, as we talked about.
And so, like, when you see these things in the store, I would be like, oh, I can't do that. This is so easy. It's so smart. It talks you through it. K49614. It's a sale price today and our best easy payment plan. And you get customized drinks whenever you want them. You don't have to go wait in line. You don't have to spend, I mean, look, I like my Fruity coffee drinks, especially in the fall. It's like $5 or $6 a pop. That adds up. This is $1 a day for 6 months and it's paid for. You just have to, you know, order more K-Cups when you need them. But that's a much more affordable option than going, you know, a couple of times a week, sometimes more than once a day, to some of these coffee spots.
And then you're waiting in line and you're spending so much money.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel a little bit intimidated going in and knowing what to order and how to pronounce it the right way.
Oh, I've messed up before.
And I don't know what I'm doing, but I love the fact that I enjoy cappuccinos, I enjoy lattes, and I love the fact that I can make these in the comfort and convenience of my own home. I don't have to worry about waiting in line. I don't have to worry about the expense because we take care of all of it for you. Now, in that little bit of time, I went ahead and I frothed my milk. I'm going to show you how wonderful it is. It's so rich and thick and creamy, and that froth is incredible. Look at that. I mean, that is something that you would get in the best coffee house.
That's like dessert.
Isn't that incredible? And then you get to really have fun with it. You do your toppings. Maybe we do a little bit of a pinch of cinnamon. And then there really, really is just that extra special touch. And the fact that I can do my cappuccinos, my lattes, but at the same time, a regular cup of coffee or an iced beverage, the same way that you're used to doing in your Keurig brewers. We just have all these great new things that you can do.
Can I just say that in addition to being our Keurig expert, you are an excellent hostess. Look at how pretty that looks.
And it makes your guests feel so loved, right? And they get to have fun. They get to go over to your Keurig brewer. They get to do this for themselves. All you need to do is put out your K-Cup portion packs. And the fact that you get all of these delicious espressos that come with it, you get a really rich, bold, robust espresso. You get the caramel espresso, and you also get the vanilla.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that you point that out. I came down here to show you again what you get. But big shout out right now. Like, I am not a plain espresso fan. But you add in some vanilla, you add in some caramel. You and I were talking about this before the show.
That's right.
I am a big fan of flavored coffees. You'll be getting the coffee machine. Again, you can do hot beverages, you can do cold beverages, you can do plain old coffee, or you can get all fancy if you'd like. It's up to you. The frother, that's all part of it. This is all in one stand. That 60-ounce water reservoir is one of the biggest that they do. But then we get our donut shop. You'll be getting 12 of these K-Cups. take a look underneath here because you'll also be getting 12 of the breakfast blend, 12 of the dark magic. Here's where we get super excited. Look at these espressos. There's that vanilla that Melissa was talking about. What else do I see down here? I got to come around in front. I can't read that far. Oh, caramel undone, like you had me at hello. The espresso roast, the Vista. What they do, and if you haven't tried Green Mountain Coffee, it's one of my personal favorites. If I'm going to do a K-Cup, if I'm going to do, when I had a traditional coffee pot, I would order the bags of Green Mountain online because I couldn't find them in my grocery store. There's something about their coffee. It wakes you up, but it's never too strong. It's never not strong enough. It's never kind of tart. It has a wonderful flavor. And when they do a flavor, it doesn't taste like chemicals. It tastes real. But then you also get your MyKCup. So if you've got your favorite coffee, we get it. Give the K-Cups away to somebody else who has a Keurig, one of your friends, your kids, and then you can put your coffee in there. Now, let me ask you a question. This, again, the sale price, good today, good tomorrow. Sale price goes away at the end of the day tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness.
So, Melissa, if I'm going to do a K-Cup, I can do a regular cup of coffee, or I can do like a stronger shot with that.
Okay. That's a great question. Any K-Cup you can brew inside this Keurig brewer. If you have a specific, a coffee shop down the street that you want to put in your MyKCup, you can use it that way. But if you want to enjoy, like I'll tell you what, at home, this was delivered to my home about 2 weeks ago. I became obsessed. I was making this all the time. I ran out of all of my espresso K-Cup pods. So you know what? I always have donut shop in my pantry, so I pulled out my donut shop and I was using that to brew my cappuccinos and my lattes. Because what happens is the Keurig technology is brilliant. All you need to do is you take your K-Cup portion pack, you put it inside the brewer. You're going to tell the brewer that you want to brew a latte and a cappuccino, and then automatically it will dispense a more concentrated 2-ounce shot of whatever K-Cup you're putting inside the brewer. So yes, you can use the espresso pods, but you don't have to. You can use any type of a coffee that you'd like, but you would still get that 2-ounce concentrated, robust espresso type taste. But then if you don't want to do that and you don't want to do a cappuccino or a latte, or you don't want to do a more concentrated 2-ounce shot of coffee or whatever you're choosing to brew, you can still do your basic old cups of coffee through your Keurig. It will brew a 6-ounce, it will brew an 8-ounce, it will brew a 10-ounce, it will brew a 12-ounce. It will also brew iced, it will also brew that great strong option. It's just the touch of a button. It can saturate and have the ability to take any K-Cup portion pack and make it a really rich experience.
I'm okay when things are smarter than I am.
Oh my God.
And this is way smarter than I am. How many times, like we do Christmas Eve for sometimes close to 30 people. And like you do the pot of coffee, but it's in how long has it been sitting there? By the time you get it out, is it still warm? Does it taste like it's been sitting, on that little burner in the coffee pot for a while?
Right?
Here, everybody gets to do their own. Like my brother loves strong coffee that, quite frankly, makes my hair curl. I like a nice flavored. My sister-in-law loves an iced coffee. Everybody wins here, and you win because you get it on a sale price and 6 easy payments of $30. And if you're thinking about this for a wedding gift, here's my advice. We do bill to, ship to. So you place the order for K49614, the bill comes to you, you put in the address of the bride and groom. You don't even have to lug this to the wedding. You don't have to worry about where the gift table is. Send it right to their door with an I love you, cheers.
How great is
Happy
that?
marriage.
How great is that?
The new bride and groom get to have whatever coffee they want, so less arguments in that brand new marriage. I'm just throwing that out there. But what I like is that you really do get to customize it.
You do. And so if you want, the vanilla latte or the vanilla cappuccino or the caramel latte or the caramel cappuccino, or maybe you just want to enjoy an iced beverage, because again, you can do this in your Keurig brewer. Again, I'm going to go back to my good old faithful, my donut shop, which I love, which also comes with this offer today. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to brew coffee. I'm going to brew it on that great 6-ounce setting. And again, it's going to be that perfect coffee experience however you want it, because this brewer does everything. It is just amazing. Amazing.
Here's my other thing I want to throw out there. You're getting, 36 K-Cups. You're also getting 6 espressos. But I know that Keurig has partnered with several other companies. You guys have how many hundreds of different varieties?
We have well over 500 different K-Cup portion packs.
Wow, okay.
We have relationships with over 75 different brands of coffee. And these are names that you know and love and trust. And it's not just coffee, it's iced teas, it's all different types of iced beverages. It's wonderful, delicious teas for those of you that don't drink coffee out there. Keurig, gone are the days where we're just thinking of it as just a coffee brewer. It becomes a beverage center. center of sorts, which is what it's all about. It becomes a whole family thing.
Well, and that's exactly what it is. So you know what? You're hosting the holiday parties. You're hosting the backyard barbecue. The last thing you want to do on a hot summer day is like be sitting there and bringing out the big pots of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Let everybody come to it and make their own. And this way you don't have to worry about what kind of coffee everybody likes. Does some people want decaf, some people want regular. Some like it strong, some like it a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
Everybody can customize it